Hello, this is Rob, the other half of Couple of Pickers. This is my first haul video I've ever done, so I'm going to show you what I got this morning. I went to the Goodwill outlet here, about 30 minutes away from our home, and I was there for about hour and a half, less than an hour and a half, and picked up these items. Let me see. I can show you my receipt, how much I've spent. I'm not prepared here this morning. No. That was bubble wrap. There it is. I spent a total of I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. $18 and some change, I believe. $18.39 to be exact. And this is what I got for $18. A few hats. This is a Titleist FootJoy on the side. There's a big patch on the embroidered patch on the back. Nice green color. Some sort of logo on the side here. I don't know if that's a club or a ball. Pro V1. I have no idea if that's a ball or a club. This is a local, looks like a logo, something to New Jersey. I don't know. Let's see. Lobster something. Point Lobster Company, New Jersey. This one I looked up briefly. This is Sun Computers, kind of a vintage one. Spark owns the desktop. It's like a Sun Spark Oracle computers. That might be worth something a little bit. This, I don't know if I'm going to butcher it. Capola. Looks like it might be some sort of golf course. It might be. That looks like it might be Hawaii, maybe, or something like that. Like, kind of has a butterfly on it. This is, I believe, is Texas Rangers. It's a New Era fitted. Pretty good shape. They don't go for very much, but it doesn't look like it's ever been worn. USA, made in USA, all wool. This one has a Cadillac logo. You can see Cadillac on the front. And it's branded in the back with the dealer, North Moritz of North Arlington, I believe. I have no idea where Arlington is. I know there's Arlington, Texas. I don't know. This one is a 1990 Final Four. Pretty good shape. There is no wear on it at all. Doesn't look like it's ever been worn. And I mean, there was a couple online that have sold. This is actually Sports Specialties. Sports Specialties, if you can see that. 1990. It's got Denver, Colorado on it as well. This is a giveaway hat, I believe. Pink. Houston Astros. You can see that. Houston Astros. Methodist Cancer Center. I guess it was some sort of cancer awareness day or something. They gave that away probably at the game. I do good with these sometimes because they're specific. American Legion. This is to Avalon, Pennsylvania. This one I have no idea how it got. I must have just grabbed it. I don't think it's going to sell. Costa Rica, something on the side. I'm probably just going to wear that myself. This is local to Florida, the Villages. It's a retirement kind of community down midway between Orlando and here. The Villages, Florida. It's made by Ahead, which is a golf equipment company. There's a lot of golf courses down there. This one is, I have no idea if this is, it just says Chrysler Motors Proving Grounds. I guess that's a Let me see if I can get that. That's kind of glary. Can't get a good picture of that. Proving grounds, I guess, maybe the testing facilities there. One more. Let's see. 1989 Jeepers Jamboree. That would be good for somebody that has a Jeep or Jeep collectible. I think that's all the hats I had. This is a Chicago Cubs very long scarf. Very long scarf. Somebody picked it up right beside me and threw it back, and I immediately grabbed it. What's next? Oh, I'll save this for next time, later. This is you can see that. This is a kind of a satchel basket case, racing electronics. And inside here, there were several things. I did throw a few things out that were in this bag whenever I first got it. It contained a couple of headsets and this radio. You can see that. That's a Uniden. What is that? ProCat 200. These are used for like people who take them to NASCAR events and listen to the radios of the two-way radios of the NASCAR events. And this is the OEM charger. Got the book to it as well. And like I said, the headphones, the headphones actually were the cable covers on the headphones. They were like over-the-ear headphones. There was 2 pairs of them, and they were actually the covered plastic rubber covers were disintegrating. So I just got rid of those because they weren't worth it. They wouldn't be worth anything. And then there's a few lanyards in here for ticket holders inside the case. Homestead, Miami. Speedway. There was 2 of them, I believe, for those, and then 1 for Daytona. Those might be worth something themselves. Oh, put that down there. All right, let's see what else do I have here. Oh, another stray hat. This is Rattlesnake Museum in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It has like some sort of ravenite-like-ish bird on the front there. I have no idea what kind of bird that is. I picked this up. Sometimes I pick these up just to see what the content was on it. Sometimes there's commercials and such on here, you know, and just interesting stuff on something that somebody has recorded off air. Purely for my entertainment, I guess. This is sealed Honeywell home thermostat. I've sold several of these out of the package. I usually get at least 20 bucks out of the package, so I don't know what's going to go for in the package. This is a battery for a swivel sweeper, I believe. I have a couple of chargers to go along. I can put this with a charger and sell it. It's just a used battery for the swivel sweeper. What else here? There you go. Sony sports AM/FM sports radio with the armband. Has the armband with it. And it's a, what model number is this? SRF M85V Mega Base. I've sold these before. I mean, I don't know if I've sold this particular model, but I've sold plenty of Sony sports radios. No headphones with that though. I did pick up a pair of vintage headphones I might throw with it. They're kind of the 80s looking headphones with foam, just generic. What's next here? I looked this up before I got it because it's pretty heavy. Since the pound store, the Goodwill outlet charges by the pound. This weighs a good 2 pounds or more. It's a Magnavox CD alarm clock. I don't know if it's stereo. It might be because it has 2 speakers, one on each side. Let's see if there's any kind of CD in there. Nope. I looked these up. These were going between 20 and 45, 40, 45. So that might be a pretty good deal, plus shipping. Another radio, kind of vintage, 1980s-ish JCPenney. Oh, that's cool because it's got the meter on there for the battery and what else? Battery test tuning meter. It's either battery or got the cord with it too as well. Those always go good, pretty good sometimes. Got another radio here that's very, I don't know, it might be 60s or early 70s, late 60s. I doubt it. I don't know. I couldn't pinpoint the year. Made in Japan on the back. It's a Sharp brand. It's very unique. It's got like just like a tabletop desk model, looks like maybe. Got an on-off switch on the side here. And you pull this down and it reveals the volume and tuning on this side. There's a speaker here, kind of a metal cover. And this clock here, it seems to be just a wind-up analog clock on it. So, I mean, I could probably date that to early 70s, late 60s, I believe. I've taken it apart, and the battery holder broke off, but no wires were severed, so I think I can repair it or sell it as is. It's very unique because, I mean, you take it's like a little round cover here, just this that reveals the back of the clock, which looks like it's just a manual clock to me. I don't think it hooks up to the radio. It doesn't look like to me. So, I mean, that's pretty. I've never seen one like that. I mean, I have no idea how much it's worth, but it wasn't very heavy. That's less than a pound, I think. I got this remote control goes with one of the VCRs I got. I got 2 VCRs, one Mitsubishi without a remote and a Panasonic VCR with the remote, and this is the remote. Okay, some better stuff I got today. Got 4 of these. I'll go through them here. This is Neil Diamond. This is a reel-to-reel tape for a music reel-to-reel tape. Which these are pretty good shape. I mean, they don't look like they ever have any wear. They don't have any wear on the other than normal wear you maybe use to handle it, but doesn't have any kind of wear actually, as in worn off. Here's the tape on that one. I got 4 total. I think this is like, this comped out as the cheapest one. I think it's like 15 bucks. What else here? This one is the Sting soundtrack for the movie. That one would look pretty good. Probably about 25. This one is Cat Stevens Greatest Hits. I mean, they're all over the board online now. I think like 50, 60, I think it was. This might be the best one here. This one is a 73 by, I mean, it seems like it says Dylan. So, I mean, it was like a self-titled album, I guess. The only thing bad about this is there's like a little bit of a cut on the side of the label. But it seems like this one, the seal is still intact. It's never been opened. So, I mean, the comps on this were, I mean, there's two online. One for 40 and one for 70, I believe. So, I mean, I'm probably going to try to go for the high-end $70. So, I got a couple of pieces of glassware. This is the National Champions University of Miami, like a barware, short one. And this is a coffee cup, pretty big. Looked like it was never used. It's kind of a raised letter, Orange County, and it's got a bunch of photos all around it. Orange County, California. Two VCRs. I don't know if I can get these up here or not. Let's see. Here's the one. Panasonic. That goes with the remote control. And this is a little bit older one. It's very heavy. This one is. I don't know why I haven't got it. Very heavy. VCRs are only $1 where I go to the Goodwill, so that's why the only reason I get them, because I don't know, these are pretty heavy. This is an older one, Mitsubishi. Didn't have remote control, but it seemed like whenever I looked at this online, there was kind of like scratched up. I didn't notice that. They were all over there was not any online for sale, just remote controls. And then the last thing I got is right here, this IMAC. Didn't have any cords with it or any, I mean, if that works, I mean, that's an older one. It's like, I think it's a 17-inch, 1176, A1176. I mean, if it works, I mean, I probably just keep it for a spare around here. So that's what I got for 18 and some change this morning at the Goodwill outlet. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like this video. We'll talk to you next time.